In the quiet town of Dumbarton, Scotland, there stands a bridge that looks perfectly ordinary. But for over 70 years, this simple stone arch has lured the innocent to their deaths. They call it the Overtoun Bridge. Since the 1950s, an unbelievable number of dogs, more than 600, have leaped from this bridge, plunging to the rocks below. What's even stranger is that most of them jump from the exact same spot, between the last two parapets on the right-hand side. Locals whisper that the bridge doesn't just attract them, it calls to them. No one can fully explain it. These are happy, healthy dogs, often in the middle of a playful run, who suddenly stop, stare into the void, and then jump. Some who survive the fall have been known to climb back up and leap again. At first, scientists tried to find a logical reason. They blamed the scent of mink or foxes in the gorge below, or even the visual illusion created by the bridge's angle. But when locals and travelers began reporting seeing something or someone, the story turned darker and far more terrifying. Some say a white lady walks the bridge, a sorrowful ghost forever searching for her lost child. Others believe it's what's known as a thin place, where the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead grows weak, allowing things to cross over. The bridge was built at the end of the 19th century, right next to Overtoun House, a grand Victorian mansion once home to the wealthy white family. After Lady Overtoun passed away, servants claimed they would see her ghostly silhouette wandering the balcony, always staring out toward the bridge. They said she would call out to something, or someone, across the gorge. And when her spirit couldn't find peace, it is said that she began calling others to join her in her eternal sorrow. Dogs, as many believe, can sense what humans can't. They hear what lies beyond our silence. So when they approach Overtoun Bridge, they don't just see stone and mortar, they see something waiting for them. Witnesses have reported their pets freezing mid-step, their fur standing on end, their eyes fixed on something unseen. Then, without any warning, they leap. There's no hesitation, no sound, just a single frantic heartbeat, and then a deafening silence. Locals eventually stopped walking their dogs near the bridge, but the mysterious deaths continued, and soon, it wasn't only animals that the bridge seemed to claim. In 1994, a man named Kevin Moy threw his newborn son from Overtoun Bridge. He later claimed he believed his child was the Antichrist, insisting that a presence in the air had told him to do it. When questioned by authorities, Moy said he saw a white figure standing at the edge of the bridge, beckoning him forward. He survived his own jump from the bridge, but his mind was said to have never fully returned from the darkness he encountered. After that horrifying event, no one could doubt the dark power of the place. The local government put up fences and warning signs, but even physical barriers couldn't seem to stop the strange, invisible pull that radiates from the bridge. Tourists who visit today speak of an unnerving feeling of being watched. They describe a sudden, overwhelming sadness, a darkness that settles over them like a thick fog. Some even claim to hear whispers coming from beneath the bridge. Whispers that say one chilling word: jump. Paranormal investigators have brought their equipment to the bridge, hoping to find answers. Their EMF meters detected unexplained spikes of energy at the exact spot where most of the dogs jumped. One of their audio recorders captured something truly unsettling. A faint woman's voice. It seemed to say, "Come to me." But when they played the recording backward, it whispered a different, even more sinister word: stay. Psychologists might call it the power of suggestion, a mass hysteria fueled by a local legend. But the locals, they call it the bridge's hunger. Even today, visitors report feeling an invisible pressure, as if something is pushing them closer and closer to the railing. Some have described the terrifying sensation of a hand on their back, as cold as the ancient stone of the bridge itself. One woman swore she felt her hair being gently lifted, as though invisible fingers were brushing through it. She spun around, her heart pounding. No one was there. Another visitor fainted at the exact same spot where dozens of dogs had made their fatal leap. Just before collapsing, she whispered 3 chilling words: "She's still here." At night, an eerie silence descends upon the bridge. The usual sounds of nature, birds, the rustling wind, all seem to vanish, replaced by the low hum of something unseen. Those who have dared to cross after midnight say they never forget the feeling, like being watched from both sides of the veil. Historians point out that the land beneath Overtoun is far older than the town itself. It was once a crossroads used by ancient Celtic druids who believed it was a sacred place where souls could pass between worlds. Perhaps they still do. No one knows for sure if the bridge chose this haunted place or if the place itself chose the bridge. But whatever it is that dwells there, it seems to remember every name ever whispered in fear. There's a reason locals won't speak its name after dark, because once you acknowledge the bridge, it acknowledges you. Some visitors who have mocked the legend later reported being tormented by nightmares. They dream of dogs barking, always near water, always sounding like they are calling them back to the bridge. Psychics claim the bridge is a thin place where powerful emotions, especially grief, can feed on themselves until they become a living, malevolent force. They say the spirit of Lady Overtoun still weeps for her lost child, and that her profound grief is contagious. Those who linger too long on the bridge report hearing footsteps following them as they walk away. But when they turn to look back, there's nothing there. Nothing moves, except for the thick, rolling fog. Even the animals in the surrounding forest seem to avoid it. Birds will suddenly change their direction mid-flight to steer clear of the bridge. It's as if nature itself knows that something waits there. And if you stand perfectly still on the bridge, some say you'll hear a strange sound, like a deep breath taken by the earth itself. The locals believe that's the moment when the bridge is listening to you. Because Overtoun Bridge doesn't take everyone who visits. It seems to choose its victims. It waits for those who look down into the gorge and think, even for just a second, about what lies below. And in that single fleeting thought, the bridge decides your fate. A team of ghost hunters who dared to stay on the bridge until dawn said they witnessed the mist moving like a living thing, with shapes forming and dissipating, like faces watching them breathe. They left before sunrise. None of them have ever returned. Today, Overtoun Bridge still stands, silent and unchanged. Its stones hold the memories of every tragedy. Its shadows whisper the names of the lost, and beneath it, the river waits patiently. Every few months, another animal vanishes without a trace. Every few years, another tragedy strikes. And with each one, the bridge's dark legend grows stronger, as if it's feeding on all that sorrow. Maybe it's just grief. Maybe it's a strange energy in the land. Or maybe it's something far older than we can possibly understand. Something that hungers for life, just to remind us of the ever-present shadow of death. So if you ever find yourself visiting Scotland, and you happen to be near Dumbarton, and you see the sign that reads Overtoun Bridge, please don't stop, don't look down, because once you hear the whisper from the gorge, it never really leaves you, even long after you've gone home. The bridge calls to those who carry pain. It calls to those who've lost something they can't name. And when they cross it, the bridge listens back. Thank you for joining me for this chilling tale. If you enjoy stories that explore the darkness, please subscribe to the channel. Before the bridge calls your name, remember, some bridges are built to lead you home. This one leads you somewhere else.